Hello guys. I know I have not been creating videos for a long time, and I am really sorry for that. I was just so busy with my college work and internship and work, so I'm really sorry. And I promise I will be regularly uploading the videos starting from July. For now, just bear with the random uploads that I do. Now, before starting the question, I would like to know where you guys are from and which college are you guys from. And the reason I'm making this video today is because I got a notification from YouTube that said that I have hit 100 followers, and I was like, what? Wow. So thanks a lot for subscribing and staying connected with me, guys. I want you guys to drop down the questions that you are facing problem in, so that I can solve those first. So without wasting any more time, let's start. So the question today that we'll be doing is, I have to check because where I have left. Arrays. Yeah, rotate matrix. So as you can see, the number of hours I haven't actually opened it up. Okay, at that time only I did this stuff. So okay, let me just reread it because I don't remember the question exactly. So you are given an n cross n 2D matrix representing an image. Rotate the image by 90-degree clockwise. You need to do this in place. Note, if you end up using any additional array, you will only receive partial score. Okay, so basically we have to rotate it by 90-degree, and we don't have to use additional space. Okay, so I don't remember this part. Let's move it. Okay, let's first check how we'll do that. So let me open my this thing, whiteboard. Cool. So let's start. So the question said that we had a matrix, okay, that was like 1, what was it, 1 2 and 3 4, and the result that we got was 3 1 4 2. 3 1 4 2, am I correct? 3 1 4 2. Cool. Okay, so we have to convert from this stage to this stage, that is we have to rotate it by 90-degree. Now so over here, if you can observe, okay, the diagonals are getting changed, right? Okay, so let us take another example, that is our 3 cross 3 matrix. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, now if we rotate this by 90-degree, how it will look like? So it will be something like, if I am rotating this by 90-degree, it will be like 7 4 1. Am I doing it correct? 7 4 1 8 9 5 6 2 3. Will that be the thing? Yeah, kind of, I guess, or no? Okay, so this stuff, how did they rotate it? Yeah, so this thing came over here, this thing will go over here, 7 4 1. Okay, so we have to do something like this. Okay, cool. So over here, what I can observe is, if we find the transpose of this particular matrix, okay, so if we are finding the transpose of this particular matrix, then it will be your 1 2 and 3 4. Okay, so this is how your matrix transpose works, right? And then what we can do is, we can just reverse this part, reverse these two figures. So if we reverse 3 1, so it will be 3 1 and 4 2, and probably that is my answer, right? Yes. So we got one logic. And do we have to use additional space in this? No, I don't think so, because we can just like swap the elements first, okay, and then we can go for it. Cool. So yep, so now what I basically meant was, if we take this example, right, so if we find the transpose of this thing, then it will be 1 4 7 2 5 8 and then 3 6 9. Okay, and after that we have to reverse all of these, right? So if we just reverse them, we'll get our answer. So we got the logic, right? So now let's move on to the coding part. Okay, yep, cool. Yeah, so I have this stuff over here. Let me just remove it. Okay, why should I remove it? Let's just do it over here. So for int I equal to 0, I less than a of 0 dot size. Okay, that's correct. Okay, so as is a 2D vector, okay, and it can be n cross m, or it is just, okay, so it's n cross n, so you don't really have to like do a of 0 dot size. But if in case you have like n cross m, so what you have to do is over here you have to take the number of rows into account. So at that time you will be writing a dot size and then I plus plus, and over here you have written for j. Okay, okay, yeah, or else what we can do is we can just write starting from the 0 index and going up till I. So I guess this will be easy for you guys to understand. What I have done over there was I was looking on the top right corner, so that's why I have written that code. Now over here what I'm doing is I'm just swapping it. Okay, so this is just a temporary swap. So I have a temp variable in which I'm storing my a of I comma j, and what I'm doing is then in my then at the position of aij I'm storing ji, and then I'm replacing the value of ji with the temp value. Okay, so basically the swap is being performed over here. So those of you who like work on Python, right, I guess in Python we don't have to even write this much, so I will tell you about that. So over here you can see after that what I have done is for each and every row that we had, right, so over here a dot size will come for each and every row that I am following in or moving in. I have to just reverse it, right? So over here if you see okay, so my I is basically this, okay, my I is this and my j was this. So now what I have to do, I have to just reverse all these stuff, right? So what I have done, I have just created a for loop, and every vector that I have over here, I am just reversing it. How do we reverse it? So we just write reverse a of I dot begin comma a of I dot end. Got it? Now I guess hopefully this should pass. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so this is done. Now I guess someone in the one of my subscriber has said that he wants the answer in Python, so let's try in Python as well. So in Python I guess it will be easy for us to do, because in Python it is really easy to reverse an array. Okay, so I have my a. Okay, so a is my, I guess, the matrix, and if I want to reverse this matrix, all I have to do is I have to write this. Okay, so this is the reverse part, but now the thing is I have to return this as well, right? So return, and over here I guess we can use the zip function. Okay, so we have to like return an iterator. So first what we will do is we will write zip, okay, and then inside we will unzip this particular array. Okay, and after this, that's it, I guess. Yeah, so unzipped, reversed, and sent, right? So I guess this should work. Okay, let's submit this as well and check if that works or not. It's taking time, I guess. Did I do something? No, it's awesome. Cool, done. Okay, so those of you who are like doing want to do it in Python, you have to just write one line of code. Okay, but for that you must know how the zip works. Okay, so if in case you don't know, just comment it out and I will help you. And what I want you guys to do is share this share my channel, these videos as much as you can. Okay, and really thanks for making me reach 100 subscribers.